So I had to actually bring some reinforcements. If you don't know, I'm constantly looking for ways to make my painting faster and looser. So I recently actually watched quite a lot of very nice videos, and I got introduced to use of markers. Of course they all had fancy markers, but I don't have fancy markers, so I'm just gonna use the ones that I have. So these I bought from Action, I have to say. And if you don't know what Action is, then you're missing on so much, because it's such a fun shop. Sorry, I'm just trying to find the colors. I also don't have many colors of this specific markers. Okay, so I will just do the mountain that I was doing a couple of days ago. And I found the benefits of using these markers is that you can really have a very fast sketch. I immediately really like the idea of having a very fast and loose sketch. So I'm just gonna try this one. Oh, it's a little bit darker than I need. Okay, let's keep it for now. I think probably this one. Yes, this is the color that we need. Oh, don't worry about this darker one, that's fine. We also need a darker one. But yeah, I think this marker, the issue is, you see the other lines, right? I really don't want to have those. But it's okay, this is the only marker that we have, so we have to work with it. And then the shadow of the mountain, of course. Well, the reflect, not shadow. My bad. In the water. And I think we had some rocks. Oh wow, it turned green. That's kind of green. Yes, I do not really remember how the rocks looked. I can just add a little bit for the green. Yeah, it's okay. Can use this color actually as shadows. Okay, so I think I did everything with markers. We don't need these anymore. No. I actually think I wanted to do this with the pastels, but I completely forgot. It's okay, it's okay. The mountain's still not perfect. Of course, it will never be perfect, but so I actually want to compare these with Caranda'ache nail colors that I have. Sorry for the noises. But yeah, I actually never buy a set like this. Never. And I bought it because it was considered, to my eyes, cheap. Oh, they're actually quite comparable with the Caranda'ache ones. That's what I want. I didn't want them to pop out like too much because the other pastels did. Also, maybe it's because of the color that I'm using, because yeah. It's nice to have different shades of color. I'm working with very limited material. If you look at my color palette, being this and these mainly. Oh, sorry for the noise. So I am definitely working with a limited, very limited color palette. And the reason for that is art supplies are so effing expensive. And since I have absolutely no self-control when we talk about art supplies, so I try to really first get the ones. Oh, we have a green here. Yeah, I think this is related to the accident that I had, that everything fell. Because I try to have limited colors of new media that I want to try, and the new media that I want to try is acrylic inks, something like that. They sound very fun. So I realized halfway through that actually my beautiful phone was shut down because it ran out of battery. So sorry, I think I talked actually a lot about colors here that I did, but I'm gonna talk about it again. So I was saying that I always really wanted to use these like pastels over my base color, and I really wanted to compare it with the Neo Color 2 Caranda'ache ones. Caranda'ache, I think. I don't know how to spell it very correctly. I'm sorry, pardon my French. Well, that's not used here. Okay, anyways. Let's focus on the rocks. So I really like it that they are not, that they're really blending in with the whole landscape. And I think they're actually mixing really well. You know, it's the one thing that I learned that really turn your painting from a mediocre one to the one that you're like, wow, now this looks like something, is the details. You know, devil is in the details. No. So that's the truth. But you also don't want to add too much details, because you want your art to basically present what you want to show. to your audience? Is it the too much details you want them to show? What is it that you want them to focus on? And by the way, I never do paintings from my memory, but I will have a video on, I actually do have a video on what you can do that can help you from paint from memory. But I will also make one about why specifically I'm working on this landscape. And because I'm really remembering this landscape really well and clearly, you know. So I don't want them to be a great point of attention. Yeah, I think this works. Yes, that's nice. Let's try this. Maybe this gives it a little bit of a better effect, that it's actually water. So I think the combination probably is actually working really nice. Yes. So what should we do for the sky? I think I would normally go with watercolor, or I am not liking this. Go with watercolor or gouache, but now I think this is actually looking better. Yes, I prefer this. I really like this. A little bit of... So you see that they're a little bit less intense, well, quite less intense when you compare to the oil pastels, which is normal. There you have it. I'm actually very happy how this turned out. And if I can add more details, I think maybe some lighter colors here and there. Oh, now I cannot light it up anymore. I think the only thing that I really need is to fix it, the fixative thing. I bought a hairspray, but the hairspray is not doing it. I think I really should go with the fixative. Or if you have any suggestions, they're really welcome. I'm also looking into it more to see what are people using. I'm still not there because I'm not doing a lot of oil pastel paintings. But man, oh man, isn't painting so relaxing and nice. Great. I think I do actually have some water around. Yes. I'm a little bit clumsy. Sorry for that. But I think I prefer to do not have marks on my sky, my beautiful sky. think that smoothed things out. I'm a little bit afraid to do it to the water. Huh. It's working out. It's just I have also oil pastel on top, so it won't work out for everything. I think the combination worked really good. We have this nice landscape. I really like it. And I do recommend these, definitely. And they are always recommended. These are really nice.